I couldn't spit him out, so I was like, yeah, he has a daughter named Karma. I think we could all agree she's a bitch. Acting like I wasn't funny.
There we go.
Listening to this Crew Network production. You can now listen to all the Crew Network podcast on thecrewnetwork.net. Live from the Crew Studios in Highland, California.
Check 1, 2, testing.
It's time for the Bucks Effect with your host, Chuck Bucks.
Yes. We're here. We are fucking live, motherfuckers. We are live. In the flesh. I know you guys are like, hey man, there ain't no Bucks Effect episodes recently. And like I told you before, you don't fucking pay for it. Okay? And if you're not gonna fucking pay me, you're not my fucking boss.
Log on.
Okay? Right. Log on's not free. Okay? So when I give you shit, cherish it. Cherish it. And if I'm dead and you're hearing all these episodes, you now have reached episode 300 or whatever. Because we've been doing this shit for 5 years now. Now I'm going to bring something up. It's very controversial. And we're not going to talk about it after this. Now, SG, as you know on this show, on the network, that has SGR. He's been on this show, Booze and the Dudes. He's been on a lot of our shit. His real name is Rafael Gonzalez, but he goes by SG, okay? Some guy. And anyways, long story short, there was an incident that involved Dick Power and his work. And unfortunately, his work put him in a situation where he had to choose us or his work.
Illegal, I say.
And he chose his work. And that's what happened. And I'm not going to say anything more. I actually do love SG. Okay? And that's why I'm not going to talk shit. Because if this was the vagina dryer, I'd light him up right now. The whole episode would be about the vagina dryer. And a good about 3 months of episodes would be about him. But I'm disappointed because I've been in this situation before years ago with a dealership I used to work at, and I chose my rights over that shit. So I told them, in turn, you could fuck off. And it worked out good for me. As I talk to you guys on this podcast and have marble flooring, sipping a Corona with a beautiful area and patch of land that I own here in beautiful Highland, California. Okay? So like I said, we're not going to talk about it. You guys want to do whatever your shit, that's your shit. But on my show, we're not going to talk about that shit. Anyways, last week, we did record a show entitled Cumgate. And it unfortunately did not get recorded. So I'm just going to recap what happened on that episode. Unfortunately, also King James is no longer part of this show in our affiliates.
Really?
Because he did fuck up. I don't know if Dick Power wants to go into what happened with King James. By all means, you can.
It's your show. If you want me to, the time on your show. So if you want me to quickly go into it, I will.
It's entirely up to you.
All right, let's catch DK up on this. So I'm over here grocery shopping, doing my thing. Come home, and bags of groceries in my arms. We have KFC Mike. We're getting along. As I walk in, I can hear a fat voice blah, 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 talking shit. And then immediately, my wife looks over at me with Isaac and Kill. And it was like, I thought you stopped smoking weed. I still haven't smoked weed. But yet, Fat James is trying to throw me under a bus behind my back after I just took him to a dispensary to go get his own little stash. Then I go over all the fucking... Basically, long story short, I tell her, like, fucking can it. I don't want to hear it. If you want... Like, you got really nothing going on for you. You can fucking fuck right off. You're not going to question me or what I'm trying to do with my life. I'm over here trying to focus on getting my shit together. You're over here on your fucking phone all the time. And proof is you're listening to a fat fucking guy who has nothing going on for him, won't even help his grandmother who's got heart failure. He's leaving his one-legged fucking mom, AKA the pirate, to fucking, or Peggy, to go and do everything.
Eileen.
She's Eileen. Eileen. James won't help me.
I need to go find Jack Sparrow for the bottle.
Eileen reminds me of like a fucking one-eyed Irish lady. My name's Eileen.
Dude, so she's like, me boy won't help me. No, that's more like Mr. Krabs now. But yeah,
Fucked up. Now you're making me feel bad.
so so he won't help his mom out. This is what he's doing with the spare time is he's texting my wife behind my back. And then I look over some of the things. He's sending her like kissy things. And she's like, oh I didn't think too much of it because he's like kind of slow. And I was like, oh, it's kind of innocent. And I'm like, let me fucking remind you. If a guy's doing that shit behind his friend's back, it's not fucking innocent. And he knows goddamn well because we've had this conversation. So he knows better. And so if I ever see him again and the first thing he doesn't do is apologize to me, I'm going to slap his fucking mouth as hard as I can.
Slap him right in the fat fucking mouth.
This fucking
you hear
idiot says that I owe him an apology because I jumped the gun. Why are you talking to my wife, first of all? Secondly, why are you speaking ill of me behind my back? See what I mean? That's already 2 strikes. The third strike is I get home and he hangs up right away. He knew what he was doing was wrong. So, anyways, there's that. I caught him. I told him, don't fucking talk to my wife ever again. Ever. Exclamation mark. And he's like, oh. And then he starts crying because he got caught.
He starts crying?
He starts crying to his mom. Seriously.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because KFC Mike told me you made King James cry.
Okay. No, his name is not King James.
Yeah, King Kong James.
It's Slum
Pop
James.
Star FEMA.
Oh, it's
Slum James.
Remember?
Yeah,
he looked more like Pop Star FEMA.
See, Drayvon, the Crew Network is trimming the fat.
You're giving him too much.
You're right. So this sack
is
of
true.
goo, this fucking bag of mashed potatoes, talking shit, and I'm like, dude, like I'm over. It's done. If you can't even accept what you did in your part, whatever, then you're an asshole. What's crazier is KFC Mike comes back. I'm having a conversation with my wife in the car, trying to have it private. He comes back super angry with his head down, with his fist clenched, like he's so angry he's going to do something. Instead, I confront him right away. Hey, what the fuck? What's going on? He turns to me and basically, we're in the house, acting like he's not going to talk to me. Says, you made James cry. What the fuck did you mean? Because he's talking about me behind my back, I made him cry because I called him on it. Yeah. So then he's got, he cucks out for his fucking pirate wife or girlfriend, who's already married, by the way. So we got fucking KFC Mike. He's the Sancho. No wonder he sees nothing wrong with the situation because he's already fucking another married dude's wife. So he, of course, takes the side of bag of potatoes and, pop star FEMA.
Pop star FEMA.
And this fucking
Slum James.
I love all of your names for him now.
Instead of fucking, you think like if that happened to one of you guys, I would have your back. If it was my brother, I would definitely have his back. But I see that I am nothing to this guy. So all I did was basically help this guy out of a bad situation. It put me in a bad situation to get him out of that situation. The guy who basically helped put us up in a place was like, no, fuck that guy too. He's dead weight. I could tell he's a douche. I could tell he's a bum. You're better off without him. So
yeah, I
whatever.
told you about Pop Star FEMA though. I said, dude, don't bring this. What the fuck is he doing here? And then when we brought him back,
James.
right? When we brought him back for the fucking dating game, this fuck couldn't even follow instructions right, and he's sitting in the garage by himself, all lonely.
Oh,
and
weird. He
shit.
does that all the time.
All
Dude.
weird.
He did
the
that.
Fuck.
I invited him over for fucking Easter dinner. Right. So I'm. Yeah.
He did win. Mama Bucks, you did pick him. So he did win.
Oh, Mama Bucks did pick him.
She was like out of her gourd.
You don't know how to pick him, Mom. But anyways,
yeah. So that shit happened.
that fucking sack of fucking potatoes.
That was just
a sack of lumpy potatoes.
2-ton bag of potatoes.
with fucking
Thistle and grit.
with crotch hair
He's a
all
small
over.
You can't probably see it.
He's got a small dick, he's fat, and he's probably fucking his cousins forever.
Yeah.
He ain't got none of his
gosh.
cousins want to hang out with him.
Exactly.
God. Well, the thing is, like, let's be real. Let's be real here, okay?
His room looks like fucking World War III hit it.
Let's be real here.
He lives in a World War III bunker.
Yeah.
The guy is in his early 20s, right? Okay.
Like,
Seriously? I
Weighing
thought he was
almost
older than
200
that.
pounds. No, really.
Yeah.
No, really. This is
Smoking
really
a pack a day.
He smokes a pack a day. Wait, that's me. But anyway, no. But no, he smokes a pack a day. He gets high every day, and he has no interest in working, no interest in fucking doing anything productive for society,
Anything good.
anything good. And come on, man, like you're the armpit of fucking.
Waste of life.
You
Yeah.
can change your life around. I
Waste
don't
of
know
potential, dude.
the difference between.
Oh, you picked
Might
him
be
right then.
Joe's dream man too. You never know.
Joe does shit.
Dream.
Joe does shit.
Dream.
But yeah, guys, listen. With all these people gone, we've gotten rid of a lot of people.
Yeah,
and they've left.
you're
jackpot,
trimming
actually.
fat. You're trimming the fat.
Guys, we're trimming the fat. You got
Literally.
the filet mignon here now,
Literally.
okay?
Draven, you're
I'm
next.
telling you, there's motherfuckers
no.
can't hang with us. You can't hang with us, guys. I'm telling you, we're a different fucking breed. You
You
can't
guys will
fucking
too
hang
much.
with us.
I would definitely agree with that. I would
Yes.
definitely.
Even fucking Adrian Comedy came over. I love it how he doesn't like that nickname. We're gonna give him Adrian Comedy.
Especially
Why
because
does he not
And
like
Adrian,
it?
listen, I like Adrian.
maybe we should call him
He's-
Adrian Bomb because that's all he does.
Okay, but he said
Adrian Tsunami.
He's like I like hanging out with you guys, but it's too much sometimes. That's the thing. We're just too much for some people, and not everybody can fucking hang. That's what I'm saying, guys.
If Emily
Yeah, they're all
with
pussies if they can't hang.
if Emily with the
Seriously. What are we
Downs can
talking
hang
about?
with us
Tell
for
him,
one
Draymond.
night, and Adrian can't,
There's something wrong there.
I like how we could talk about everyone's sexual proclivities. We could talk about how much we fuck, when we fuck, how we fuck, where we fuck. Not me, but other people whose names, other people's names who I won't mention. But it's pretty funny how if you talk about their workplace, all of a sudden the world's gonna end and come down around your head.
Right.
Well, you know what? Bear this in mind, person I know who's listening. I fucking know you are because
it's an HR bullshit thing.
it is, but more than that, it's more than that for me. It's, you know, all that shit talking about, you know, me and you being fired or we can't hold jobs. It's like, what would you do, some person listening, if,
Or what will you do?
what would you do if you lost your job? Would you go back to the bottom of the barrel minimum wage? Would you stop being able to look down on people so much? You wouldn't have the same proclivities you do at work, which is you get to fuck around with whoever, whenever, however, and then you get to make up stories behind their back. And I think that's what really happened here. My own personal opinion, and I'll leave it at that. But I think that the fear of God was set into this motherfucker. And yeah, it was an accident. If I knew this whole shitstorm would have happened, I wouldn't have tagged a certain business. But I did. It happened. It is what it is. But if it came down to it, I would have chosen my friends and the years of work I put into the things that I recorded. I would not have bitched out. This to me is a move where I cannot respect this individual anymore. I wish I could, but when this person had the opportunity to help me, they didn't. Matter of fact, they looked down their nose on me. So now I'm in a situation where, and this person has to realize that if I tag these people and say certain things, I can get them fired like that. You should have more respect for the people you deem as peasants. Because you know what? There's more power out there than you think. I'll leave it at that. You know, people should stop fucking looking down at other people. Realize what you got. Be grateful for what you got. And I think this is the first time in a long time this motherfucker has been grateful for what he has. And I'm glad it happened this way. Now I'll shut the fuck up.
Fuck. Jesus.
Damn.
DK.
Hope it recorded.
yeah.
DK, you had a story that you wanted to tell us.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I had the most existential adventure I've had in a very long time.
2 gay guys.
No, monster.
Do we know their names?
There was
2 gay aliens. We come with dildos.
Dum and come. Mike, my brother. Oh, real quick, DK. My brother Mike used to say he got abducted by aliens back in the San Bernardino house, and we asked him what was the name of the aliens. He's all dum and come. So anytime someone says they get abducted by aliens, I always go, was it dum and come? That's all. Go ahead.
No, this
Yeah.
this story involves drugs, nudity, and possibly monsters.
The mic is yours.
All right. So I've been seeing this girl named Tabitha.
Yes, we're familiar.
Do you remember that one girl that I was dating back in the day who was very punk rock and, kind of dykish?
No.
God, no.
Well,
That's like all of them. But go ahead.
Yeah, that is like all of them.
That's kind of how Tab looks. And I hit her up on like Monday. I go, hey, how you doing? And she's all, I'm having a bad day.
I seen her on your story. She has the tongue, split tongue.
The split
Yes.
tongue. Yeah,
Right.
there
Okay.
you go.
Yes.
Okay. So I say, well, why don't we go do something? I'll hang out with you. What are you laughing at, Mama Bucks?
What's so funny, Mama Bucks?
No, anytime, especially when you tell a story, I don't know if it's just Sagittarius to Sagittarius. But me and Mr. Cool over here, we just connect in a certain way that nobody else even gets us.
My name is...
Okay, we just connect.
Yesterday at the bar was great. All the bombs.
My name
People
is
dropping
Barry,
bombs.
Sagittarius.
Continue on.
All right.
This should be probably
All right,
the
all
same
right.
old story you're used to telling.
There was an Oklahoma bombing at the comedy show yesterday.
So I say, hey, yeah, we can go do whatever you want. And she's all, really? Anything? Like all night? I'm like, fuck yeah, all night. She, cool, I'm gonna come get you. Okay, good. I don't want to drive. She gets me, and then I go, what do you want to do? She goes, I want to go to the desert. And I'm like, okay, high desert, Palm Springs, maybe one of those small mountain towns. And she's typing in GPS, Joshua Tree.
All right. I see here's Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
Here comes the UFO.
My first thought was, that's kind of far. But okay, so we start driving, and we get about 20 minutes away from our destination. She pulls over to a liquor store to get supplies. She gets 2 pints of vodka, some waters, a Diet Coke for me, and some snacks. But
Uh-oh.
she gives me a tall boy that's open.
Oh no. She's gonna roofie him.
A
Tall beer.
Steve Weiser.
It's already open. She opened it and put some shit in there.
Yeah. So I go to her, you're okay with me drinking an open container in your car? She says, yeah, fuck it. And then we get to our destination, and this is not the desert like, oh, there's the main street. No. In each direction, every mile, it's a mile of desert.
She's gonna kill you.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre style, baby.
So folk in the road, see?
Run, rabbit, run.
But so we get
Hurry, Frock.
Run, son, run.
we get at her tent, and the tent's busted. And I'm like, well, I guess maybe we'll sleep on the ground or we'll sleep in the car. And then she goes, we should do more ecstasy. And I go, what do you mean we should do more ecstasy?
Yeah.
And she's all like, I tell her, I don't want to roll in the desert. And she says, well, you should have thought about that before you drank that beer.
Oh no.
She laced it with ecstasy. And within 5 minutes of her telling me that, suddenly, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
Her fucking tongue went like, hey, like Medusa.
Yeah.
It turned into a bunch of snakes.
She
started turning into Medusa.
She apparently taken a tab at the liquor store, and then she took another one once we got to the desert.
Oh,
Now here's where it gets interesting.
Uh-oh.
So she goes, there's no one around. And I go, yeah. She goes, no, you don't get it. There's no one around. Okay, and what's your point? She rips off her fucking clothes, keeps her shoes on, starts walking around the desert butt-ass naked, and I say, fuck this, and I take off my clothes, leaving my shoes on, and you've got two of the pastiest motherfuckers in the middle of Joshua Tree Desert walking around. My little weenus just like...
Daytime or nighttime?
Oh, twilight. Yeah.
The gayest time to go streaking.
Morning or almost night?
No, it's almost night. Almost night.
And your little
Dusk.
is going okay.
Yeah. And it's actually nothing sexual. We're just talking. We're like, you ever watch Breaking Bad? You know, shit like that. And then we find this soft patch of dirt, kind of like beach sand. Because everything else was like rocks and shit. We sit down. We're drinking our pint. We then lay down, butt ass naked, and fall asleep for like 2 hours.
The snakes are. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't bite them.
We were, yeah.
We'll get the ecstasy too.
What are you doing, DK?
No, I'm pretty sure the snakes were like, ugh, no.
Yeah, the stink of
Well,
DK's body
yeah.
scared away all the animals.
It was very serene, and when I woke up, I was like, I can't believe that nobody fucks with us, including wild animals. However,
I can believe it.
when I turned over and looked at her, a diamondback was crawling on her ankle.
Holy shit.
Did you get rid of it for her, or did you run? Like right here.
Okay, so what'd you do?
I wait for the diamondback to either kill her or...
What a gentleman.
Oh, DK at it again.
Or slither away. It slithered away. I wake her up. I go, hey, let's go back to the tent. And I say, take my arm, you know, like around here. She doesn't do that because I knew she was stumbling. Like she took 2 hits of ecstasy plus some vodka. And instead of taking my arm, she takes my hand. So now it's like, she fell like 3 fucking times.
Oh
In the
my
morning, she's like,
God.
why does my hip hurt? I'm all, because you fell 3 fucking times onto the dirt.
Right.
We get back to the
big
tent.
goof.
Yeah.
Yeah, you big goof.
We get back to the tent. We do put our clothes on, but then we get under the blankets and pillows, and it's actually very cute. We're cuddling.
Wait a second. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you have
Were you
taken
high?
the ecstasy knowing that you were about to take ecstasy? If she,
No.
So you
No.
wouldn't have taken it no matter what. So she had to slip it in you.
It was basically like a rib. Like if you guys would fuck with me. Like how he puts
That's
the
one
fucking
hell of a
dil-
rib.
That goes.
It is-
That's illegal.
It is.
We would
but-
never taint your
but
drink.
Isn't it funny?
With drugs.
It is.
See?
It's funny because it happened to you.
Yeah.
But if you did that to me, I'd whoop your ass.
Yeah, well that's why I don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't. You could fuck with your friends. Like, we'll put chocolate in your drink, hot sauce, shit like that. We've done
When
that
you
before.
drug someone, that's a
When
new
you
line.
drug someone, it's a
that's
different
crossing
story.
another line right there.
Yeah, dude.
Like, is that kind of game? Like,
That's the
hey,
same
remember
shit
that
happened with-
time I slipped you X? You're like, dude, remember that time I slipped you Coke? And we're like, I remember. That's a whole, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
not a
That's
game.
like Ari Shafir shit.
That
like
is.
Ari
Oh,
Shafir
yeah,
did
Ari
that shit
Shafir.
to Burt Kreischer.
Had a snake on her, and you didn't tell her, which I think is.
No, I told her.
Yeah, I let Mama Bucks.
Did you tell her after the fact?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good thing you didn't tell her before, because that snake woman would have just wiggled her little tongue, and the snake would have wiggled, and it would have been all over for you.
Oh, holy
So-
shit.
So we get under the blankets, we're cuddling, we're
Snake would have
sleeping.
been an X.
Eventually, it gets too cold. She says, hey, let's get in the car. I said, that's a good idea. We get in the car, and we sleep for maybe another 2 hours. At this point, the sun is kind of coming up. Like, there is just a little bit of light. And she does this number to me. DK. She used my real name. DK. What? What do you want? I said, wake up. I'm like, what? She goes, what the fuck are those things?
Skinwalkers.
I see these 3 black things that are moving around.
Skinwalkers.
And I'm thinking, oh, it's just coyotes or it's wild dogs, whatever.
Coyotes.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, one of them stands up.
Oh, shit.
I immediately go, lock the fucking doors. Lock the doors. Put the moonroof down. Get your keys in your hand in case we got to bounce. And we're just watching them for like an hour. Eventually, they just kind of group up in this one spot. And now I'm thinking they're eating something or they're sleeping. But the light is coming out and their shape is getting different. So I said, fuck this. Fortune favors the bold. I unlock the door. I get out. Within 5 feet of the car, she honks the horn to fuck with me.
Dick move. That's
Yeah.
funny though.
And I go, what you doing? Then turn around, they're gone. I say, fuck this. It's early enough. Let's get out of here. She Googles the area. Oh, this area is known for skinwalkers.
Wait, so you never took a picture?
No, I
Never
didn't. My phone was
Or
dead.
were you still drugged at this point?
No.
So you
Everything
weren't
was
high?
out of my system. Out of my system completely.
Holy shit. Yeah, there is
She
no
might have had
Skywalker.
stuff still in her system, but everything was out of my system by the time this
How
happened.
far away from the car were they?
About a good 100 yards.
That's far.
Yeah.
That's far enough to not.
That's
be able to
why
tell
I
that.
was so like, what is that? What is that?
Were they like humanoids? Like,
No,
Black
they
or-
the one that stood up had like fox ears.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I'm down.
Now, a
Some
group of
haunting
people fucking with you,
investigations.
like they saw
Wow.
two people on drugs, and they're like, "Let's fuck
Yeah.
with these people." Man.
That's the thing is that we
That
saw
is.
the same thing, and whether or not we were both on drugs, we saw the same
Right.
thing.
Right.
mass hallucination.
So
the doctors
is it
would
like
say.
what's that movie? Donnie
Donnie Darko?
Donnie Darko with the rabbit ears? Is it kind of like that or
No. Like they were going like this way.
Oh,
They were
When
pointing-
when these things move,
But
do
all
they
dark?
move like us.
they moved like dogs, so I just thought they were like coyotes or something.
And when
But
it stood up, about how tall was it? If you could bring it to you,
I could say about maybe 5.5 feet, maybe 6.
that's fucking big for
Yeah.
a coyote.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, that
Like
can't be a,
direwolf fucking size.
that can't.
now
be a
were you
fucking
on the
coyote.
reservation, the Joshua Tree National Park? You're actually at the park,
No. Again, this is completely off the grid.
so you didn't go into the national park entrance
No.
ever at one point.
No.
You just went off the grid the other way because I work out there.
I know you do. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I know, I kind of know the area. There's areas where you can go out there, you can just camp in the middle of because it's just state land.
Yeah. When we first got there was one other guy there, but as soon as we got there, he left.
Okay.
So you think he went and got his
now-
costume?
Here's the thing. It's
He was looking for a roadrunner.
Yeah,
it's getting to be
That's what I
about
would've done.
7 o'clock in the morning, and this is the last part of the story.
Yeah.
I say, fuck this. Let's get the hell out of here. We start driving back to the Inland Empire. She goes, I want to stop at a rest stop so that I can pee and walk my dog because she had her dog with her. And I'm like, okay, cool. We pull up. There's a big river right next to us. And there's immediately I see this like old man snorting something in his nose. And I'm like, oh, America.
Right, allergies.
America. Fuck yeah.
It was antihistamine.
That's what I was thinking. Antihistamine. Let's not assume the worst.
But I'm like, whatever. And then I go, I'm going to go to the bathroom too, actually. And I think to myself, rest stops. That's where back in the day, latent homosexuals used to go to fuck. Well, when I get to the bathroom, in the handicap stall are two men going at it.
How do you know that?
Well,
You
because
heard it?
I could see their legs and I could hear the sounds. The guy who I think was getting the dick, he was making sounds like the principal from Forrest Gump. Yeah. And I was so tired and annoyed, I said, fuck this, and just took a piss.
You joined in. I said, fuck this and joined in.
Were they trying to be quiet knowing you walked in?
What's that?
Were they trying to be quiet?
No, they were fucking loud. Like, I could hear them from the distance, and I thought it was like some sort of like ambient music at first.
What rest stop?
It was
Asking for a friend.
it was a little past Palm Springs. I wouldn't have.
I know exactly which one.
It's off to the right.
Yeah.
The big one. Yeah, there's a big rest stop over there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I said, all right, let's go. Let's go home.
Past Whitewater, around
Yeah.
that area.
That's
people
what's called
not so much in the down
Whitewater.
That area is called Whitewater, but like I don't even.
All right, there you go. So I got to walk around.
God, that's dirty. I don't know where I'm more shocked about. Obviously I'm not shocked, but I don't know what's more cringy. The fucking skinwalkers that dude's fucking in the bathroom still.
Or being drugged.
Get a
or
room.
Did a
Or DK be
did a
naked?
fox mask?
I don't even care about that.
Oh, okay.
That sounds fun.
Let me ask you a question. Is there an app to find skinwalkers? Because I'd like to download the app and then go find them and interview them.
I think there is. I just know that like as we were leaving, she Googled the area, like because she had stayed there before, and she was like, "Oh, this place is known for
With another dude she drugged.
skinwalkers." Yeah. With the
Now
other-
there is. They're known for skinwalkers out there and the Yucca Man, which is like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could have been
Yeah,
little.
there's a
Could
guy
have been
called
little
Bigfoot.
yuccas, like little yucks.
Yuck yucks.
outfit is standing in different spots in the mountains.
Well, Mama
Someone
Bucks.
shoots us.
Hey, give Mama Bucks a mic, Drayvon, real fast. Let me talk to her. So Mama Bucks at one point seen a Dracula on the side of the road on the way to Las Vegas around 3 a.m. by himself.
Yes.
What happened, Mom? Was that it?
Yes. So I was about 14. It was a lot of wind. I mean, we're talking so much. I was driving with my mom at the time. My mom was driving. I was in passenger. And I remember coming down the freeway, and the wind was so bad. My mom said, you got to get the weeds off the front of the car, the tumbleweeds. I remember getting out of the car, and I remember literally this wind was so strong, it took me from the front to the back of the car where I grabbed on and saved my life. I then made it back to the car, and then we were like, da-da-da-da. So we went about an hour more. And literally to the right was Dracula, dressed and everything, the teeth, everything, standing by himself on the side of the road. And we just kept driving, and I said, "Did you see that, Mom?" And she said, "Yeah, did you see that too?" And I said, "Yes." There was nobody around, no land around, no homes around, and I mean, there's no way this could
is
have
back
even
in
have
the day
been
when there
there.
wasn't
This
shit
is
out
back
there.
in the day,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's just no way he could have came from somewhere.
Raging Herman Munster.
Now, did he look like the wind was hitting him hard?
Huh?
Did he look like the wind was hitting him as hard as it was hitting you guys?
No. The wind did not. Nothing affected him.
That's what I'm saying. That'd
He
be the
was
scary
just
part.
standing there on the side of the freeway, just standing there.
I
Just
want to
still.
suck your cock.
But
It was for
nothing
truck
affected
drivers.
him.
Blah, I need a ride.
Yeah. What happened was, here's my theory what that was. I think he went to a costume party, and his boyfriend or girlfriend got pissed at him and put him on the side of the fucking freeway. But at that point, to maybe see that theory, he would have been hitchhiking with his finger, right? His thumb would have been up.
Well, wouldn't he have looked like the
Mama
wind
Buck said,
destroyed
nope,
him?
not a possibility.
But if the wind was blowing,
This guy looks serious. He looks serious.
but if the
I
wind
mean,
was
he
blowing you around, the wind should have been fucking him up too.
Everything should have.
But that's
fucked
how
him
you-
up.
that's how you know he
Standing
was
on the side of the
gothic.
road. Everything.
That's true.
So anybody else have any stories of something that they really saw?
Me and Dick Power, no, really, me and Dick Power were going up the mountains. And we seen the guy that everybody sees is the hitchhiker that has the backpack and the hoodie.
Yeah.
And we first passed this dude, and we seen a big witch nose.
Yeah.
And a chin. We both looked at him. We're all fuck, right? Me and Dick Power said, we went fuck, right?
Yeah.
It was back in the day. So we said, hey, I said, fuck this shit, Rich or Dick.
Hey, he didn't look like he had any fucking
I said,
eyes, dude. That
let's
shit
go
was
chase
crazy.
this motherfucker down. So I did. We went back. Gone. We went up further. Couldn't find him. Finally, we fucking seen him.
Way, way, way further.
Way, way, way further. And we slowly come back, and he was there. We slowed down
Yeah.
to 5 miles an hour. It looked like a Mexican dude. It kind of looked like SG. It was like, but it was like a
Probably
hoodie.
was.
But
This
all
guy.
you can see, you couldn't see his eye. Yeah, yeah,
Right?
I know. Yeah, I know, right? He was a Mexican dude, but you couldn't see his eyes. It was just his chin, and he had the backpack, and he was slowly walking,
Yeah.
which would have took him forever to get get home.
The way he was walking, there's no fucking way he could have made it that far up there.
Plus, he wasn't looking at. He was just looking at the road because he could not see his eyes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, "Hey, buddy, do you need a ride?" Right, just to see if I got a reaction. You imagine if I got a reaction went, "Knock you" or some shit. Fuck off.
What if you just look back up at us with no eyes at all? And
Oh, it would have been fucking dope.
verified it like.
That would've
But
been
me and you would have
creepy.
been fuck. We would have fucking ran him over.
What about
We
you?
would have fucking ran him over.
Fuck yeah. I've been like, back up again, dude.
Boys,
Fucking
we done fucking ran him over.
finish the job that someone else started. Fuck.
Drayvon, what about you? You ever seen a ghost or a monster?
I haven't seen a ghost, but I have heard things.
Fucking eat chickpeas. It's gay.
For example, when my grandpa was in the hospital, my sister was telling me, I went down to see him, and my dad and my aunt had already left. My aunt moved up north. My dad was moving up to, I think, Oregon at the time. So it was just me and my sister at my grandparents' house. My grandma was already gone. And later in the evening, we went upstairs to my grandma's room to order a pizza from Domino's. From my aunt's room, my sister heard this laugh like the clown from Saw, that rides the tricycles. And at first she thought it was me. And she smacked my shoulder. She's like, "Hey, stop doing that." I was like, "I didn't do anything." And then I heard it coming from my aunt's room. She's like, "You heard that, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it happened like 3 more times.
Oh, that's cool.
And we just kind of looked at each other. We're like, "Yeah, we're going downstairs."
That's
Like,
legit fucking scary. If there was something in the room that could have made that laugh,
There was no one else in the house but me and her.
all right, that's
That's-
fucking creepy.
That's pretty cool. I heard Jake the Snake coughing when I fucked his daughter.
That's not a scary story.
You
If
sure?
Jake-
Have you seen Jake the Snake's daughter? It's scary.
Have you seen Jake the Snakes?
If Jake the Snake was sitting there watching you fuck his daughter,
That
that
would
would
be
be
scary.
scary.
My
Those
theory
odds.
is Jake the Snake's gonna die. The same way that Ragnar died with all the poisonous snakes in the pit.
Fell in a pit.
And he's gonna fall in a pit of poisonous snakes, and all the snakes he's killed over the years
Yeah,
at the
pythons.
WrestleManias and shit,
Yeah.
are gonna haunt him.
All the Damians.
He's gonna wake up and be like, "Oh, come on," and then just bite.
Take me, damn it.
That'd be a good way for him to go out. Someone's got to do it in a wrestling promotion. Have like
Yeah.
a python choke his head off, and the head pops.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
fuck him. So you guys did comedy yesterday. How'd it go? I wasn't there. I went to an Aaron Lewis concert, which Richard, our Dick Power, would have loved because it was like a Republican fucking rally. Because he was like, we're gonna play a drinking game, and I love Aaron Lewis. His voice fucking awesome, and he's just very soulful, but he's super political.
Oh.
And he has a "Fuck Gavin Newsom" hat. This is support your local businesses. Fuck Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, that's true.
He goes, "Fuck Joe Biden." But anytime he said, "Let's play a drinking game," he's all, anytime someone says "Fuck Joe Biden," we're gonna drink. Anytime I say "Fuck Gavin Newsom," we're gonna drink. He's all, "I got a lot of whiskey here." He's all. Then there was all "fuck." Then there was a whole chant, "Fuck Joe Biden," and I'm like looking around Michelle, and she's like, "I'm sorry," because I essentially got tickets for $6.
Hell yeah.
I could have got more tickets for $6 because the whole row was fucking empty. But the whole place was packed.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And it was $55 a ticket. No, it was almost sold out. I don't know how I got these tickets.
Yeah.
I always look out, because that's why I took you guys to that Fozzy concert.
Yeah.
Because I get cheap concert, whatever. And I tell my friends and family about it. But anyways, it was cool.
Come to Fozzy. The first 50 get in free.
Yeah. At that point, dude, Fozzy was like damn near just could have performed in my garage would have had more people.
Right?
But like I said, he was like, guys, that's not how it works. He's all, one person has to say fuck Joe Biden. We wait like a minute, okay? Because at this rate, I'm gonna be fucking on the ground. He's all passed out drunk. And he's like, all right. So that's what, like I said, he did his songs and shit. And it was great because, like I said, this dude has a soulful voice. But Dick Power here would have loved him. He would have loved him some Aaron Lewis because, like I said, it was like the fucking Republican fucking rally. Even at that, like I said, he was, but he's great. I mean, like I said, he was great how he was performing. I don't like his politics. I agree with some of his shit, but still, I don't care politically. I care how
That's how I am.
soulful
You
he
know
is.
what, dude? Because without getting too political, Aaron Lewis, come on, dude. You can't go far to the right because they don't give a fuck about you. You can't go far to the left because they don't give a fuck about you. You see, it's all about the money. You got to understand that. Come on, Aaron. I know you're listening.
Yeah, Aaron, I know you're listening on the tour
I
bus
would
right
hope he's
now.
listening.
No, but yeah.
He's got like a poster of us on his room and shit.
yesterday.
He's our only celebrity fan. That's
One
it.
right above his
Never
bed,
shares
so
our
thick
shit.
hour.
There's only two people listening to this show.
about
It's
me?
a guy who used to be on this show and fucking Aaron Lewis.
Yeah. No, I mean yesterday was good. It was good. I think I did well considering that I was bombing, but my shit was still funny. There were so many people who came on.
How many people were there?
There was like at first it was just me and Adrian Comedy. Yeah, but then they start showing up more.
Was
into the
Pedro
sets.
there?
So Richard, was that really a guy or was that a girl?
That was a guy, but he looks like he's done no labor in his whole life.
Like
So
something
he's
was
just
wrong with them.
yeah his
Had
bo-
some kind of something going
yeah
on.
his body has never produced testosterone in its entire life, and yeah. So
And then he had his wife.
yeah, there was a dude who came up, cool guy. His name was Nick. He was trying out his comedy, but it was like one joke after the other, and he saw me reading from my phone my Dear Diaries. So it gave, he was like, hey, so he went up because he has stage fright pretty bad. So he's like, dude, I'm glad you went up there because, he's like, so I went up there and he tried his shit, which some of the jokes were funny, but they were said so fast that without a punchline like tone.
Which is common for
Yeah.
people that are starting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he,
I did the same thing.
yeah, but I think Adrian Comedy, he bombed pretty bad. I don't know if he's bombing right, or he probably already bombed because the show started at
He's
6.
going on 8:30. He goes on 8:30. Comedy show starts.
is
Comedy
it?
show starts. I almost want to go over
Over
there
at the Three
just
Iron?
just to not.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
We should go.
One
to
one
not
car
laugh.
though. One car.
One car.
How are we all gonna fit in one car?
It's like a clown car.
In the front, me driving, and these clowns in the back.
There you go. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle. with
All
you.
right, we're going. We're gonna watch him. Hey,
Bomb.
but let's not laugh.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
we should give death stares. In fact, the opposite of laugh. We should just keep looking at them really serious. But I don't know if I can keep a straight face. I will try, but I will try my best not to laugh at all.
Guys, I'm assuming this is there people there. They're just drinking beer and they're like, oh, they're socializing, and then there's a comedy show going on. This is usually how Thursday nights go. Okay, and that's when I get there. I do a new 5 minutes every single time. I think I'm getting better.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. I do 6 minutes, but I do a new set every time I go. Okay.
That's good because I'm hearing the same joke.
Because these guys that are here, Adrian Comedy, all the other guys, God bless them,
Pedro.
comedy there, I like them all. They do the same jokes every single time to perfect the art, which whatever. But it's not. It's like essentially we're the audience. Tell us some new shit. Hit some new shit up. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
Well, I did not tell any comedy because there was a dog that showed up and I fell in love.
Aw.
You were gonna go up and do comedy?
I was actually going to go up and do something for like 3 minutes.
I would love to see that.
Mama Bucks, I'm telling you, has a hidden talent, and it is stand-up comedy. But it's because, guys,
She could be funnier than most
we
people.
all do. We're all pretty good. We're all going to be good at stand-up comedy. But Mama Bucks has it in her to do it, too.
Well,
She
you know
don't
what it
give a
is
fuck.
you never expect it from her.
I do.
From an outside perspective.
From Alps. Yeah, exactly.
His whole life.
I do.
Listen, motherfucker, I know how raunchy my mom is.
There was
She's
a fat
fucking
guy
raunchy.
who went up there yesterday, and Mama Bucks is my witness. He bombed one, and he must have been up there 10 minutes. He bombed for I think 10 minutes straight, and then but it was just fat joke after fat joke, and some of
About
them,
himself
yeah,
or
and some of them were funny, but again,
nothing was hitting.
Camera he set up and everything?
Yeah.
Did he set the whole picture?
Yeah, and what was funny is that during my set, I thought that Adrian was recording me. I thought he was gonna record my part of my set for me, but he was giving me the cue to get the fuck off, and I didn't get the cue. I was like, I looked at his phone and I said, "Thanks, man." And I just kept going for another 2 minutes, and then I see the light flashing, get the fuck. I was like, "Oh, that's
not to be a dick.
I
That's
ended
the only thing he does.
yeah." So then I ended my set so abruptly. I said, "Oh," when I realized, I said, "Well, anyways," and then I got hit by a car and I died. It was such an ugly ending.
Oh, that's great.
No, it was
Sure wasn't Slumlord James up there?
Did you go, DK?
What?
Yesterday.
Oh, did I go? No, I actually was sick.
probably.
Me and Richard.
I'm pretty sure that the X that she gave me was like really bad because the next day I slept almost 24 hours. And then the next day after that, I was like just so sick and I had a temperature. So I had to take a cold shower and then just sit in a chair all night.
Oh my God, they are marigolds.
Maybe he did see
I might not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
Classic, you guys. A classic movie.
Good time.
Points for that one.
Points for that one.
That was
Now, guys,
because you can't just put that in there anywhere. You have to
know.
kind of work it.
Yeah.
guys, we will always be funny. We'll always not have limits or ban the shit we talk about. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. There's no company. There's no
people
entity.
won't.
I will never fucking sell out. No matter how much Barstool Sports has offered me to do a deal, I'm not selling out. It's just next week. I'm all see ya.
We want to offer you 1.2 million.
Domino's Pizza is really great. No, I actually gave up a job because they wanted me to shave my fucking beard. I said, "Fuck you! I'm not shaving my beard." Yes, you got to. No, I don't. It's against my First Amendment right.
Yeah,
That's right, motherfucker.
That's against my religious right. If you ask me again, I could sue you. If they physically denied you a job because of that, I mean, you could say it's dress code. Fine, if they have a certain dress code, they shouldn't have even interviewed you. They shouldn't have even, you know what I mean? Because then they
Look
put
at Stater Brothers.
The thing is, they put themselves in hot water by physically telling you they're not hiring you based off of your beard, which is religious. So that's where they get in hot water with me.
See,
so it's like
where I was getting at is that, there's the saying, stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah.
Professionalism is as professionalism does. It's not about looks, motherfucker.
Yeah, for me, it would be like my own brother. I wouldn't hire him for shit. I mean,
Absolutely not.
Only recently I cleaned him up so he don't look as shitty. But if he don't stay clean shaved, he would go back to looking like a bum from.
You know what?
Skid Row.
I would hire Kentucky Fried to be a stripper just so I can be like, dance for your money, whore.
Why are you
At
so
KFC.
gay?
No
You're always
shit.
trying to get us to like fucking wiggle our dicks or
Do gay shit.
Gay
Right?
shit.
Take off our pants.
Yeah.
Take off our pants.
It's
Yes,
more about
Trayvon.
it's more about degradation. You be quiet, or I'm gonna fucking sick Emily with the Downs on you.
No, please do.
I'll make her dance around you.
Banda makes her dance. Yeah, guys, I don't know what's next. We'll do something funny, something out of control. Maybe the Wheel of Death again. We'll do
strip
something
dance
out of
ever.
control.
Oh, God.
We'll put more content back on YouTube. Obviously, I took down the stuff with our previous partner here per his request. So we're gonna have fucking some new shit, okay? New shit going on, and I want to announce to the world, starting next week, you will see Psycho's Metal Asylum on the network, okay? They're gonna put that one, okay? We're gonna put that one.
Hell yeah.
You're getting the Bucks effect. You're getting dick power. Okay? You're getting the bizarre and the unexplained. This is the new lineup, okay, guys?
And the
I'm
rest
giving-
fucks off.
And no, one more, okay? We're taking down STD. Unfortunately, unless you could find somebody to replace. But for now, we're going to get you a new STD. You're finding a new partner. You can find whoever you want.
Maybe Kayla Moon, but we'll see.
Perfect. That's a good idea. But she's
She's
a
a way
flame.
better partner than
Yeah.
well,
Than certain people.
than certain
names
people who
won't be
died and we
mentioned.
can't talk about.
Right. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually, to add her. But I want us to create a new podcast called Giggle Shits with me and Dick Power.
Yeah.
Where we just fucking clown on current event information and we just fucking, it's called Giggle Shits. That's going to be a new podcast. I just created
See,
right now.
How is that
I'll
worse
watch
than
that.
me forcing Kentucky Fried Mike to strip dance?
Because Kentucky Fried Mike, who's gonna fucking watch that or listen to that?
'Cause
You wouldn't laugh?
the thought of that.
The thought of it's pretty gross, but I would
Gross.
laugh. I'm not gonna lie, I would laugh.
I'd have to put on blindfold on first.
Mama Bucks would like it.
Mama Bucks would not like that. Mama Bucks would absolutely not like that. But
She just looked at me like, "Are you fucking
I just
serious?"
hit up Dick Power right now. I just put this in the universe. What do you think, Dick Power?
I think that would be a great idea. Not just great. I think it'd be hilarious.
I think it'd be
Like,
hilarious.
the shit going on in the world right now.
Comedy gold.
We can't make shit up. Like, if I told you some crazy shit going on, you guys would think I'm lying or crazy. No, this is why it's fun to make fun of current events, because they're so crazy right now. You wouldn't know if we're telling the truth or a lie. So you might as well rag on it and make fun of it.
So just me and
Exactly.
Dick Power. It's called Giggle Shits. And we're going to do it. It's going to be funny. But the personal shit and the funny shit and the shit we do as a group will be here on the Bucks Effect. We will create new content for YouTube. Guys, my goal is to make this network as profitable as possible, because I would love nothing more to give a big-ass paycheck to everybody that's still on the network and eventually quit our jobs, because we're making oodles of money because of you, the fans, right?
God damn right.
Damn right.
That's fucking right. Because you know what? We're tired of working for the fucking man. But I do like
Time
my
to
work.
stick it to the man.
Thank
Damn
you.
the man.
Thank you to my work for providing us with Panda Express. I do have the best bosses and the best work in the world, unlike other works,
Yeah.
that will try to take your soul.
Force you to choose your
We'll try to take your
friends.
soul for close to minimum wage. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Anyways.
We're not talking about anybody in real
We're not talking about anything particular. All right. But that's it, folks. I'm going to play a little song that I wrote a long time ago. Here we go.
Now I grew up down an old dirt road in a town you wouldn't know. My pops picked the place up for $1,500 back in 1964. My grandfather was a drinker back in the day, he'd put him down. But a war is known to change a man, and the whiskey's known to change a man. That's not me. I rarely drink from the bottle, but I'll smoke a little weed. I still live in the sticks where you wouldn't go, in a town of 1,200 off an old dirt road, and a country boy is all I'll ever be. Now it's been 12 years since I sold my soul to the devil in LA. He said, sign your name here on the dotted line, and your songs, they all will play. He set up shop on Sunset, he put me up at the Marquee. He said, you wanna sell 1,000,000 records, boy, better listen to me. He said, change your style, widen your smile, you could lose a couple pounds. And if you wanna live this life, you'd better lose that wife. Do you need your friends around? And I said, no, that's not me. 'Cause the biggest things in life are your friends and family. And I like my jeans and my old t-shirts, and a couple extra pounds never really hurt. 'Cause a country boy is all I'll ever be. 'Cause Hank taught me just how to stay alive. You never catch me out the house without my 9 or 45.